Alright, so today we're going to be doing an engine oil change on this 2025 BMW 3 Series. It's going to be the one with the 4-cylinder engine, so it's 330. We're going to go ahead and just take this panel off. You just pull on the front and the corners. And now you can see your oil filter is on this area of the engine. You will need a 27mm socket to take this off and an extension. So we're not going to take it off completely yet. We're just going to loosen it so that the oil starts to drain. And now we're ready to go ahead and get underneath the vehicle. Now that we're underneath the vehicle, we're going to look for this circle panel right here. You can put your finger in these two holes here and twist to the left. It should just come out. And a lot of these, well, some of these cars are coming with this mobile drain plug here. Yours is likely not going to have it, but if you do, you are going to have to take this cap off first. It's a 19mm socket to take this cap off. And now your drain plug, it should be a 17mm. So now get your 17mm socket, get it on your drain plug, and get your drain bucket ready underneath. You should have a drain bucket that's at least 6 liters. You would not want to get one that's smaller because you might overfill it. Once it's loose, you can go ahead and just unscrew it with your fingers. And just wait until only a few drips are coming out of your engine. And now if you look at your oil filter kit, it should come with a filter, an O-ring, and a copper crush ring. So this copper crush ring does go to your drain plug, so we're going to go ahead and replace the one on the drain plug. So just take the old one off and put your new one on your drain plug. We'll go ahead and reinstall your drain plug by hand. We are going to torque this down. The torque spec is 25 Newton meters. So get your torque wrench and set it to 25 Newton meters. If you don't have a torque wrench, I highly recommend getting one, even a cheap one. You don't need a really fancy, expensive one like mine. If you're going to be doing any car repairs on your vehicle, it is best to be tightening bolts down to the proper specification so you're not stripping anything out, you're not leaving something too loose. So now we're going to go ahead and just clean this area up a little bit. As you can see, there's a good amount of oil here. What you can do is you can clean it up with some brake cleaner, maybe some soapy water. If you don't have any of those, even just clean it up with a rag. Just clean it up as best as you can. And now go ahead, if you do have this mobile drain plug installed on your vehicle, go ahead and put that cap on. And then now you can go ahead and install this cover. Just line up the tabs and spin it to the right. Okay, so now go back to the top of your vehicle and go back to your oil filter here. We already loosened it earlier, so it should be pretty empty. And to get this oil filter out, I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. It is going to be a tight fit to get this oil filter out. Pull on the filter with 2 hands. We're also going to take the seal off. You're going to use a little flathead screwdriver or a pick to take it off. And we're going to go ahead and replace that. So get your new O-ring and put it around this section right here. If you put it in the wrong spot, your oil is going to leak everywhere. And I usually like to get a little bit of the oil that's in there and just wipe it around the seal. Now get your new oil filter and just push it down. Very good. And now we're going to go ahead and reinstall this filter. You can see there's a tab here, so we're just going to place it on to where it sits. And then we're just going to spin it until it drops down. Now we can go ahead and get our handy dandy torque wrench and set it back to 25 Newton meters again. Nice. If you spilled any oil, just clean it up and reinstall this back to these tabs. All you got left to do is put oil in the engine. Don't forget to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and take off the oil cap. If you have a funnel, it'd be very good to use. I have an oil gun, so I really don't need it. The specification for this specific one, this vehicle, is 5.25 liters of 0W12 oil. So once you're done filling it up, don't forget to put your oil cap back on. And we're almost done. Let's put this engine cover on. I usually just like to line up this hole here with the oil cap. And once that's lined up, press on all four corners. And now it's time to go ahead and reset that engine oil service light. So now we're ready to go ahead and reset the oil service light. Make sure your foot is not on the brake pedal, and we're going to press the stop button 3 times quickly. This will turn on diagnostic mode. So we're going to press 1, 2, 3. And you'll see all of these lights on the dash. I usually like to wait about 20 seconds until most of them start to clear on their own. And the only button we're going to be pressing now is this BC button. So first I like to press it once and get to one of these menus where it shows the mileage. And then now we're going to hold it until the menu changes. We're going to hold down on this BC button. Now that the menu's changed, you can see engine oil reset is possible. So we're going to hold this BC button for 5 seconds and then let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And you can see now it changed to reset question mark, and we're going to do the same thing again. 5 seconds, then let go. So press it down, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. Now it's resetting. Reset successful. And go ahead and just check if any of your other services are due by just pressing this once. Pressing the BC button once scrolls through the menu of things that can be reset. Looks like the engine oil is the only thing that needs to be reset right now. So pretty much you're finished.